What's what's going down, T Subs and Squad? Listen, my apologies for not having the shout out. You know, like I feel like this is about to be a piss poor video, and I don't want to give a shout out on a piss poor video. So that's why I just didn't do that, because I really mean my shout outs, my shout outs, they come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? When I shout y'all out, I do it because I really want y'all to know that y'all mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And we going through this thing together. So, when I know that I'm about to do a purposely piss poor job on a video simply because the episode was just delayed, I don't want to do that to y'all, because y'all deserve better than that. Basketball Wives, Season 9, Episode 4. Them bitches was too lazy to do a title. Just like they was too lazy to put a real damn season together. So Jennifer calls Kristen, excuse me. Daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass Jennifer calls Ratatouille and talks about the conversation that she had with OG. So Ratatouille tries to get Daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass Jennifer to come over to the other house. And Daddy long leg, giraffe neck, Jennifer having ass Jennifer and Jack Attack talk about her damn attitude. Nothing really was in that scene. Listen, watching the two of them talk was equivalent to nails to a chalkboard. Like, excuse me, the conversation was done. Just the energy of it all was just done. It was over. It was late. And I really didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. Jack Attack getting Daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass Jen together about her damn attitude. Now listen, Jack Attack, I'm gonna tell you something, cause Scotty had to make me remember this. When it comes to this, I'm with Daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass Jennifer. Like, she done already told y'all at the end of last season at the reunion, she was done with them Benji bitches. She ain't want to fool with them raggedy assholes. And from this point on, she is not interested in wanting a relationship, fighting for a relationship, or trying to be in a relationship. But then again, we already see how now at the end of all of this, she obviously done went back and decided to be a Cafretti, bird brain, flunky, do girl, and whatever the case may be for Eveline again, because now she's going and attacking OG right along with Eveline loose pussy ass. So, see, I tried to see where Scotty was coming from, because I did. But then now getting back into real world and seeing what's going on now and how she completely switched and changed on OG with Evelyn and all of them. So Shanice comes over to teach the ops, because, they got to bounce around from house to house, which is completely stupid and idiotic in my opinion. It completely takes away from the show, and it's another reason why it just makes it so unbearable to watch. So Shanice goes over to the ops house, basically for them hoes to do yoga. Girl, I guess. Hey, Shanice. So then Ratatouille tells the ladies what Daddy long leg, giraffe neck Jennifer told her about colorism, and pig in the blanket face Shani says that she doesn't have a problem with Daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass Jennifer, but she's not begging her to come over and chill. This is the thing that bothers me with the ops in that section of the group. Y'all feel like y'all can go around and say whatever the flying fuck y'all want to say up out of y'all mouths to people. And then when people stand up on what you said, now it becomes, for a way to try to make them look petty, now it becomes, really, listen, I said I did not want her to be around me like that a year ago. I said it out of anger. And if you still want to be, listen, Shawnee, it won't say it out of anger. You said that shit because you meant it. Evelyn won't dealing with that bitch no more. Therefore, you not dealing with that bitch no more. Call it what it is. The minute that Evelyn stepped her foot back on this show, it no longer became Shawnee's. It became Ev's. And this is this precise reason why I just don't see it for that pig face bitch. I don't see it for her. I don't see it for her. We're going to move on. So OG works out with Daddy Long Leg, Giraffe Neck, Having Ass, Jen, and Jack Attack, which I thought that was funny. She had them out there doing football drills. That was funny. Anyway, so LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, wants to talk to Jack Attack after Jack Attack defended her against OG. And I'm like, of course you will. So now, because she took up for you. But then again, yeah, I get it. You just as flawed and shallow and empty-headed and full of no substance as them hoes is. So, you know, yeah, that's right up y'all alley. Moving on. Like, I just don't have no energy for this shit, y'all. I don't. Like, I'm sorry. So then they talk to Liza about letting go of Lamar. Listen, I'm the first one to tell you, don't take no advice from no single hoes. But listen, when it comes to them in this situation, Liza, I agree. See, Liza, here's where I have an issue with you. You really came up here and thought that your whole storyline and your whole claim to fame and your way to navigate through this thing was going to be Lamar. And it's funny because even they is sitting there like, girl, no, stop it. Like, find something else to do. Find another storyline. Find another rabbit hole, girl. Do something. Don't come up here talking about how you still got the hearts for a damn basehead, a cokehead, a crackhead, a man who ruined his career behind that shit. Like, girl, please. That's where your son money went to. It went up his nose. Don't come up here with that storyline, Liza. Like, I think you're a really sweet person, but I just don't see you fitting in with those hoes. Because, moving on. So, Jack Attack invites two new ladies down to the house and their sisters, Nia and Nora, or Noria. I think it's spelled Nora, but I think they call it Neoria, something like that, girl. They seem cool, quiet, a little reserved, but they seem cool. So I'm going to reserve my judgments on them for right now because they didn't give absolutely nothing at all. Other than my condolences to your father and his passing during C-19. My condolences to you, your family. He was young. So, yeah, definitely that. But other than that, and they gave something else, so we about to get to that in a minute, because the rest of the stuff I don't care about. The colorism talk came up, and both of the sisters said that they too have experienced colorism. I thought it was very interesting that we're going through all of this, and now, unbeknownst to us and OG, she has two new real women who have been through colorism. So I think it would be very interesting to see how Nia and Noria, I want to say her name is, navigates with the ops over there. We're going to see, considering the fact that they shared their stories and their claims of dealing with colorism. It'll be really interesting to see if they have the same feelings about those bum bitches as OG do. It's going to be real interesting. I will say that. I'm going to look forward to that. So then OG comes, because she cooks a Nigerian dinner for the ladies, and she comes down in her Nigerian attire, which I loved. I thought she looked great in it. And Jennifer tells Jack Attack, Daddy Long Leg, Giraffe Neck, Having Ass Jennifer tells Jack Attack how she thought it was noble of Ratatouille face ass Kristen to walk her long-legged ass around there to sit up and talk about how she doesn't understand colorism, and colorism never happened in this group. It didn't happen to her in this group. She don't know what she's talking about. So then OG caught an attitude. And OG said, bitch, she was a noble for coming over here talking to me, basically trying to get me to understand. Because, and you know what? I see where OG is coming from a little bit, but I'm sorry. I'm still not getting colorism from Kristen. I'm not. Listen, I don't give a fuck about y'all's comments. Okay, I don't care. When it comes to Kristen, I don't see the colorism between Kristen and OG. I don't see it. Okay? I don't see it. I don't care about your comments. I don't care about your DMs. Do not at me in none of your comments. Leave your funky ass comment and let it be that. But when it comes between Kristen and OG, I do not see the colorism in that. Anyway, but I will say this, when OG ran off crying, I really felt bad for OG. What OG went through was really, really real. And it's just so sad and pathetic that Shawnee and Evelyn are more willing to stand by their mean girl clicked up bullshit than they are being women, being mothers, being, you know what I'm saying, just human and trying to understand the plight of where OG is coming from and any other dark-skinned woman that has experienced colorism. Like, it really baffles me. I don't understand it. I don't know what they think they're gaining from it. Nobody is on their side with this shit. And moving on. So then the ops talk about the new girls Jackie invited, and I don't like that shit too. At least when it came down between Jackie's house and y'all house, at least the people in Jackie's house was like, listen, I don't want to paint. I'm not about to taint y'all. I want y'all to go over there and y'all catch a feeling for yourself. But if you come back over here with a story, just know we're not surprised. Y'all bitches are the ones sitting over there already like, oh my God, who is these girls? LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, got the nerve to call them a newbie. Yeah, they newbies and you a flunky. They newbies and you a do-girl. They newbies and you a minion. I mean, you was a new girl too, bitch. Remember, they didn't see it for you. So you know what that shit feels like. Like, I'm not... Anyway, so then Jackie takes the sisters around to the house. And then they went through this awkward-ass silent moment. And then that's when LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, decides that she wants to talk to Jackie. Listen, that's the end of the episode. Listen. Jackie and LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, are both looking for the same thing from each other. I'm sorry. I don't understand how everybody else caught the memo and caught the story, but LaQuisha ass didn't. Because the whole memo and the whole story that we all caught was the boy was friends with Kristen. Kristen introduced Jackie to this damn boy. And Jackie and the boy became friends and they started talking. And the boy was the one who told Jackie, I don't know if it came from Kristen. I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. I'm just saying. The boy was the one who told Jackie about Malaysia's kids being ratty, mangy, and unkept, and all of the rest of that stuff. And then Jackie took it from him and took it to Evelyn, Kristen, and whoever else that was there in that scene. If she was only upset at her taking it to them instead of bringing it to her first, then I would understand it. Her whole thing is she ran around spreading rumors about my kids. Jackie never said that about your kids. That damn boy said that by way of Kristen, because to me, 1 + 1 = 2. He was Kristen's good Judy first. How does everybody else have the story, but she, you know what? Y'all, I really don't care. Then, listen, I'm trying to see it for Nora and them. But if Nora was only brought up here to give Phoebe a storyline, a tight-ass storyline of that, I'm not going to see it for them. I just thought about that. Because we see on the next episode, now Noria is going to say that she used to mess with Lance Stevenson, and now Phoebe going to be around there and talk about something, she's a stalker. My whole thing is, he not with neither one of you bitches. Phoebe, you with a whole nother new damn nigga, so it doesn't make no sense as to why you would even have a problem with the damn girl. He was cheating on you from the very beginning. You was never his only female. And so for you to be only upset with her and take your frustrations out on her, what does she owe you? She don't owe you shit. If your man running around here acting like he's single, keep that energy for your man or your baby daddy. I'm not feeling that storyline. I don't care about it. She not with him. He ain't with her. She with somebody new. I don't give a look, y'all, I'm about to end this. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. I'm gonna do the live for this tomorrow. Because y'all not about to ruin my high and ruin my dealing with the likes of these hoes. It's not gonna happen. I'm gone. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.